Greetings, everybody! Welcome to another stream. I'm so excited. More Chrono Trigger tonight. We are officially doing Chrono Trigger week this week. So we're doing Chrono Trigger tonight, Wednesday, Friday. I'm looking at my calendar. I have one of my things out of town on Friday, but I should be back in time for stream. So I'm not going to jinx myself. We are going to be doing Chrono Trigger 3 times this week. And then probably starting next week, we'll start alternating again between Chrono and all sorts of other fun stuff, starting with Death Kid, which is the new game that just came out on Steam a couple weeks ago. It's about a month ago now. I'm a little behind, but we're going to be, remember, giving away free copies of that game to you guys, so you can check it out too. Who we got in the chat? Mr. Beans, yo 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 yo. You got throwing us some good Chrono emojis in there. What's good, Colby? Let's go and rock and roll. With the SNES controller emoji. This is an 8-bit dough, but it looks close enough, right? And John, what's up? Esteemed member John and esteemed Mr. Beans. Good evening, good timing. Schoolwork was making me pull my hair out. I was helping my kids with homework tonight, and we were all pulling our hair out, too. Schoolwork sucks. But stay in school, kids. So if your phone has that... since I'm bored, you can 3D scan yourself. Oh, that's right. You were telling me about this. With newer phones. With LiDAR. LiDAR. Stolaz in the chat. Dude, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Does Samsung Galaxy S24 have LiDAR? No. The Samsung Galaxy S24 does not have a LiDAR sensor. Samsung discontinued LiDAR sensors in its Galaxy phone starting with the 21. Bummer. That's okay. The last thing I need is a scan of this. No one wants that. But how's it going today, Colby? Glad to be back and ready for a banger stream. Plus, I need to find my snacks because I'm a baked potato. Dude. You're only going to get support here. We're going to support all your bad snack habits. I was just eating mine as well. 4 on 6. How's it going? Heyo. Doing industrial graphics, and I can't check my measurements because I'm not in that class right now. I can't measure it unless I'm in the class. Ah, I see. They've got the gear, huh? And member Stevel's in the chat. Dude, esteemed member Stevel. Howdy, y'all. Where are the likes? Yeah, seriously, where are the likes, you guys? Seriously. Stevel, did you finish playing, I forget what game it was you were playing last time. It wasn't the Oblivion remaster, right? You were playing something, and I can't remember what it was. Make yourself a figurine in EmuVR. I've always wanted a figurine of myself. With 3D printing and stuff now, I should relook into this. Dude, Stolaz, you gotta tell me, should I play Oblivion Remake? A remaster. It's really a remake, right? I've only ever played Skyrim in that series, and I put Oblivion on my wish list immediately, but I don't know if I've played Skyrim. Have I played Oblivion, or are they completely separate enough experiences? Andromeda, that's what it was. Speaking of EmuVR, let's get it pulled up so we can get our Chrono Trigger game on. We'll run through a couple other important announcements later in the stream. Borrow someone's phone that has LiDAR. You know, I bet my brother has some scanning tech in his film studio that I could use. My controller's not plugged in again. 1 sec. Okay, we're in business. You know what I've been playing recently? And I really just wanted to play it all night tonight, but I was like, there's no way I'm skipping stream. I can't do that. This is more important. But what I'm just itching to get back to playing is I started a new game in No Man's Sky, which I played before for a decent amount of time on PSVR 1. I've never played No Man's Sky in pancake mode. I've only played it in VR. Because it's, in my mind, it's a VR game, period. It's incredible. One of the best VR experiences ever. And I've just restarted it on PS5, on PlayStation VR 2, because they dropped the Dinosaur Bone update. I can't remember what it's called, Fossils or whatever, but it's pretty awesome. And man, that game's so addictive. It's so addictive. So I really want to go play that. We'll end this stream at midnight my time, and I think I'm going to go play it for a while after, before bed. So anyway, important announcement, plug my UGC. I'm half joking, but sort of not. You made Buster Sword, right? Did you make anything else new from there? You've been playing Deep Sleep, my favorite game. I play it every night. I wouldn't call my sleep deep, that's for sure. Oblivion has a lot more role-playing elements and better storytelling than Skyrim. Okay, I like that. The combat and dungeons are bad. Recommend trying a demo. Hey, Jason Awesomevods is in the chat. Our super fan. Dude, what's going on, Jason? What have you been up to lately, dude? Let's get Chrono Trigger going. Chrono Trigger. Such a good game. Whoop. Pop it in the system. Got to hook up the super. Done. Chilling out and work. The chilling out's cool. Work not so much. I think we usually have the TV volume at like 50s. Try. That's probably too loud. How's the volume like that? Let's let the music play for a second. We'll see how the volume balance is. But put the Buster Sword in your room. Yeah, I really should. Fair judgment of Fallout. Bethesda is a tough company to recommend. Either you like what they do or it's unplayable. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, John, that was crazy. I don't think I saw the reply to my question, but did you just have an HDMI adapter for the CRT? Because that was pretty wild. I did forget to turn off the bedroom's light. Yeah. How's the volume, though? I was just mainly testing the volume first. Good weather outside. We could even play a cassette if we want. That's me and my wife's song. Fields of Gold by Sting. Classic. it's like glitching. There we go. Yeah, I've never played any Fallout games, actually. Like, none of them. You can buy HDMI to composite adapters. Interesting. Not surprising, but never thought to do that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Go away! No, we gotta... Stop! Good call. We're gonna get copyright flagged for sure. That part will probably end up being muted. Okay, let's play the game, shall we? Stop dinking around. Turn the lights off. No remake. Ah, I know. I was like, guys, this is not a drill. Chrono Trigger remake. It came right from the mouth of the creator, and then I guess it really didn't. So I still have hope. I'm not going to say never. But it's back to a rumor now. It's less than a rumor now. So stupid, man. Okay. Yeah, John, I know. Like, every video I make, every long-form video I make, it's like I'd say half of them get copyright strikes, and I have to go back and change the songs and re-edit them and stuff. Let's get this party started. Okay, we just got Robo. We beat Protodome. We got Robo, and we're going back through the gate. And well, that's right. We went to the end of time. We got our magic, and now we're headed back to 600. But I've got Let me adjust my TV here for you guys. So it's not so bubbly looking. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm ready, Chrono. I love how it plays their theme, too, when you swap them out. Back home to 1,000. Protodome. Or 65 million BC. What happens if I go to 65 million BC right now? Because I don't think that's next. Oh yeah, you name him Rick. Yeah, there's just nothing here. The cutscene doesn't initiate. We'll probably get slaughtered by these things right now. Maybe. I can fight him. I'd be okay. Okay, I'll take your suggestion. We'll bring Luca with me instead. Leave Robo behind. Leave Rick behind. Oh wait, so it is, that's right, Medina Village, not Truce. We're going to Medina. The other side of the map. My glasses on. Come out of the cupboard. Hey, did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here! Who do you think you are, coming and going out of our closet at all hours? Scram! Wait a sec. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the mystics who lost a war to human beings. Most mystics hold a grudge against humans. Be careful. There's an odd man who lives near the cave in the mountains to the west. You might enjoy a chat with him. Thanks. Why are you being so nice? Mystics aren't supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought the mystics over 400 years ago. My motto is forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. Is that Ozzy's? That's Ozzy's ancestor, right? This work is brutal. Ozzy the 8th, yeah, uses his ancestors' fame to boss us around. I'm Ozzy the 8th, Medina's village leader. My ancestors served the Great Magus. Oh, Great Magus, why didn't you simply exterminate the human race 400 years ago? Yeah, I don't own Ni no Kuni yet. I saw Ni no Kuni 2 go on sale on Steam a while ago for like very cheap, couple bucks, but I didn't bite. Those who do not possess magic will find it difficult to sneak by. Monster in the mountains. Well, I better get back to work and tidy up before Ozzy the 8th finds me. This is like this where the shop, they charge you like $1 million for the items, right? Nothing here to sell to humans. Get out of here. Teach him a lesson, boss. Oops, wrong person. I remember this dude's super weak. Antipode. They got the boss beasts. And then he'll sell you stuff for like $1 million. Ha! You think I'm gonna cut my prices for a human? What does Antipode do? Attack enemies with Antipode. Okay. Just pulled out my last tooth. What's up, hero? Congrats. Just looking for treasure, mainly. You're spoiling my meal, Scram! I hope those humans get what they deserve from Hekron. Nah, I don't need your stupid inn. I don't need your services. And of course you got the Magus worshipping session going on in here. Chrono, what's that weird chanting? Hut, Sir Magus. Hut, Sir Magus. It's so creepy. They're just like doing a ritual dance around this statue. You should definitely buy a CRT or replace your living room TV with it. Even better if you find a widescreen. I think I'll pass on that. I do have a CRT still. I still own one. I pull it out for my game parties at my house, and I hook like the old consoles up to it. So I do have one. It is not as big as my, 70-inch TV. What era are you in currently? This is 1000 AD, so this is the present for Chrono, but it's on the other side of the world map. See, it is here, and the game starts over here on the left-hand side. For an April Fool's prank. My kids wouldn't even know how to turn it on. Magic Cave, that's right. Oh, hello. Could I interest you in a weapon? Yeah, I'd like to buy one. Ooh, red katana. Yes. Yes. Weapons. If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. Alright, I gotta sell. I gotta sell my old stuff. That's right, I have 2 bolt swords. No, what am I doing? I forget you can sell equipped weapons in this game. I gotta watch out for that. That's bad. Well, I gotta buy her crossbow again. Oh, okay, you can't. Never mind. I was looking at something else. If you want peace, prepare for war. Should you desire to return to Truce Village, use the shortcut through the cave in the mountains to the north. First, I'm going to loot your basement. Does anyone know what this is? I've always seen this asset in, in the game everywhere. There's a typewriter, right here. What is this? Is that a radio? Is that supposed to be a radio? Let me get closer. What is that? It always looked like an old school phone on a receiver, but I think it's supposed to be a radio with like 2 dials on it. Right, Mr. Beans? Is that what it is? Anyway. Yeah, John, I see those at like thrift stores and stuff. I definitely see those around. Widescreen CRTs. Yeah, I don't blame him. Those things are pretty bad. The Village of Magic. Use one as your computer monitor. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Dude, lightning. We have lightning now. Hold on. The bubble on this TV is real. Let me realign it. There we go. Oh, I wish this game would get a remake. Not that it needs it, really, but man, how cool would that be? Save my magic a little bit. Luca, the first to use magic on the party. It's bugging me just a little. There we go. I feel like these guys need magic too. I forgot Chrono has counter on. That's amazing. Five tech points. That's not bad. This is where you have to fight that creature that is weak against lightning, right? I believe so, yeah. There's a boss that magic is a thing for it. None of the enemies respawn in this area. I think it's in case you want to go back and forth to Medina Village. Oh, really? Because I was actually just thinking, maybe I'll grind here for a while, but that makes sense. Mr. Jason, hey Colby, I was wondering that when we are going to do community game night since we are in May. That is a good question. I haven't even thought about it. I don't know if I'm willing to hard commit to a community night every single month. I would like to do that, but I just kind of have to play each one by ear. However, there are definitely some good ones that I want to do. I want to try and get a Demio team together. Does anyone in here play Demio? It's so freaking good, first of all. A session would take a whole stream easily. And it's cross-platform, so no matter what console you own it on, it would work. And you can play it in flat screen or VR, which is amazing. So, I don't know. A Demio sesh would be really fun. I love that game. Dude, Demio is awesome, Jason. You should check it out. It's basically... People say it's like playing D&D in VR, but that's not exactly true, because D&D, you know, there's a lot of character building, there's a lot of role-playing, there's a lot of, you know, all kinds of stuff. It's more like a board game. It's more like a Dungeons & Dragons themed board game, but it is literally tabletop. Inside the game, you're in a basement playing on a tabletop, and you roll the dice and stuff, and it's like a fantasy dungeon crawler, like board game. It's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually. It's just super hard. So Demio would be fun. Here's the crazy thing, guys. In less than 30 days now, We could do a community game night with Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. That's what's crazy. Like, that's actually coming up soon. Did anybody in the chat order... was anybody in the chat able to pre-order a Switch 2, by the way? Or cared to? Gotta wait for these guys to get closer. I want to do a fire whirl. There we go. It is a paid game, Jason. Unfortunately, it's not free to play. But look at a trailer for it. I think you might like it. It's D-E-M-E-O. Demeo. I did see that, John. If it's the one I'm thinking of, if we're thinking of the right one, it looked pretty cool. All of them sold out, Hero? Yeah, they sold out a big time. I was up all night that night, and then I waited in line for 4 hours at GameStop the next day so I could secure at least one. I ended up getting 3 of them. And if the Nintendo invites turn out in my favor, which they're supposed to go out on Thursday, I'll end up with 4 of them. Oh geez, these guys need magic too. Let's see what Antipode does. Oh, are you in a giveaway on Nintendo Prime? Dude, that would be crazy if you won that. You'd have to tell us. Antipode's only on 1 enemy? Dude. Okay, I guess we're taking these guys down one by one. I don't buy consoles on release. Xbox 360 flashbacks. Yeah, it's hit or miss. For sure. I'm a Nintendo fanboy through and through, so like I have to. They could be like, our next console's a shoebox, and I'd be like, cool, sign me up. Here's my credit card. The key that made me like immediately pre-order the Switch 2 is that it's backwards compatible. So I can, it's basically, I'm seeing it just like upgrading my Switch 1 to a better Switch 1, right? Like a way better Switch 1. But I'm seeing it more of an upgrade rather than like a new console, because I'm totally going to transfer my stuff and sell my Switch OLED for sure. Like I don't hang on to stuff like that if I don't need to. So I'm seeing it more as an upgrade, which makes it a lot easier to pre-order. I don't think the Switch 2 is worth it yet. Nothing good so far. I can see where you're coming from. Wholeheartedly disagree, but I can see where you're coming from for sure. There's not a lot yet. Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza is enough for me. Not to mention GameCube Day 1 and Switch upgrades for like a dozen really good games for Switch 1. That's enough for me to get started, you know, when I have cash to throw around anyway, so I might as well. But I get it. I totally get it if somebody's like, maybe later. Like, totally understandable. Joe also never pre-orders anything. I don't pre-order games anymore, really. Unless it's something like a Final Fantasy IX remake, like no matter how it turns out, I'm gonna get it regardless. Like, but most of the time, like Ghost of Yotei is a good example. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of all time. It's like so good. So you'd think I would pre-order the sequel, but I am not going to. I'm gonna wait. Because we all know games these days, they release broken and sometimes they're just not good, so gonna wait on that one. They won't remake Ocarina of Time, and I don't think they should. I agree with half of that statement. I agree they will not do it because it would make too much sense. Everyone would love it, and we would all give them money, and they don't like that apparently. But I think they should, for sure. At the very least, I mean, the 3DS version we just beat together is a remake, and I love that version. I'd say just put that in like 4K, fix up some textures, call it a day. I'd buy that. He's giving away a Switch 2 with Mario Kart Worlds. Nice, Jason. Steve, I stopped buying new games when they went to 70. Definitely never paying 80. Old games are new if you've never played them. That's very true. This is true. You just got to defeat the FOMO and, like, you're good. Just wait. Just be a generation behind everybody. I was there for a while. Let's see. Speed, 12, 8. Ooh, Luca needs speed big time. Oh, and I just got a magic scarf. Let's check that out. Magic plus 2. She's our healer, so I'm going to give her that. Nice. Okay. I knew I'd missed this room. Now let's go to the end of the dungeon. We're almost to the boss. I'm just waiting for the new Sony PSP. There are rumors, right, Mr. Beans, that the Sony's going to make a new handheld. That would be crazy. That would be very ballsy of them to go direct competition with the Switch 2. I will say that. Sony has, they've dived into that battle arena before. The PSP, I believe, competed directly with the original DS, right? And it was successful, but of course, the DS is like one of the best-selling systems of all time, so it didn't exactly, wasn't exactly a, I don't know what to say, like a, it was a success, but that was a rough time for them. The price of games has gone up simply because the cost of making them has gone up. Have a look at how much people and how long it took to make RDR2. That's Red Dead Redemption, right? Yeah. I might make a video about this, actually. I've been thinking about this, and I might just make a video on it. We need to normalize cheaper, smaller, quicker games. I know the indie scene is like a big thing, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about AAA studios like Square Enix making like Final Fantasy 17, for example, and it looks like this. It looks like Chrono Trigger. Like half the budget, half the time, really, really polished and really good, but just like old school or even new school, but just make it, it doesn't have to be absolutely cutting edge, and even freaking make the game $50, you know? Or even 60 at this point, but like, we don't need to be pushing the envelope for graphics and power with every single game. Do what Zelda does. They have a 3D Breath of the Wild line of Zelda, and then they have the 2D games like Link's Awakening Remake or Echoes of Wisdom, right? Have your Final Fantasy 17s be your big ones if you want, and then have a Final Fantasy subgenre that's 2D old school or PS1 old school. Dude, those would sell so well, I'm convinced. People would be all over that. I'm very much so of the opinion that a lot of video games people love shouldn't be remade. If they just upgrade the graphics and controls, I'm all right with it, but they do much more and it can be... Yeah, it's a risk. Final Fantasy VII being the recent prime example. A lot of stuff they did right in those, and a lot of stuff they did wrong. When the Nintendo DS came out, I was getting my games from Blockbuster when they were still around. Mr. Beans. I'm so sorry. I feel you. I loved Blockbuster, dude. Here's the boss. Yeah, but traditional 3D is dead now. 3D Zelda. Yeah, you're right. And I'm sad about that too. These companies absolutely don't need to charge more. This is to ensure the continued profitability for the CEO and the shareholders. This windfall won't go to developers. Yeah. Can you send me the link to the game of D&D you were talking about after the stream? Yeah, for sure. Dude, Demio. Everyone needs to check out Demio, for sure. I'm going to pull up a trailer and drop it in the chat for you guys. It's so good. 2 years ago. Holy crap. Is it that old already? I mean, it's older than that, but this was the PlayStation release. Here's a trailer for it. Okay. Yeah, the cyberpunk effect. That's very true. Death to the Mystic's enemies. That's right. If you use lightning, it like disables his magic or something, right? It says. I'm gonna try Antipode on this guy, since he's just a single enemy. Joe in the chat! Yeah, dude, you're the first person I thought of when I saw that. I'm like, I have to send this to Joe. Echo the Dolphin remaster, and I don't know if you saw, Joe, but they just casually announced they're making a brand new, a third entry also after that. It's like, okay. Dang, alright. Go ahead, try and attack, he says. Isn't this where you use lightning to, like, get him out of that state? Or is he just gonna cream me for attacking him like that? Yeah, water wave. Whoops. Ow. Ow. Let's do Aura Whirl. Death to the Mystics. Nuggets win. Oh, you're watching the game? A game, I should say. Let's see what Antipode does. Our two girls can start kicking trash. Ooh, 309. Yes, indeed, he says as he attacks. Okay, let's do another Aura Whirl while he's defending. People say games released too broken, but half the time, if they actually take the time to properly bug fix it and test it, people whine because it's taking too long. I think more people whine about the former, about the games being broken. I hear a lot of people saying, hey, game needs to be delayed. No worries, just give me a high-quality game. I feel like that's the general sentiment of the internet. For most cases. Jason, oh, it costs $40 on MetaQuest for Demio. Yeah, something to remember is A, it goes on sale all the time. And B, if you buy it, I believe, I might be wrong on this, don't quote me on this, but I believe if you buy it there, you get it on all platforms. Oh my gosh, killed Chrono? Maybe that's wrong. I think a friend of mine was able to do that because he bought it in a bundle. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That doesn't make sense. Richard is in the chat! Chrono Trigger! Yes, dude. Chrono Trigger is one of the greatest games in the history of mankind. So good. Oh, is he still shielding? Uh-oh. We're about to get our butts kicked. I thought he was done shielding. It's gonna hurt. Maybe not. Is he not gonna attack me? Please have this kill him. Rixel's in the chat. Heck yeah. Oh, it didn't kill him. Naughty's really coming into her healer role. Yeah, for sure. We need it. Hecron sounds like he's trying to not swear. He knows he's on my channel. He's like, I can't be crazy. He is shielding, right? So yeah, when he attacks, he goes, yes, indeed. Superhero. Got him. If only the great Magus who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, can we change history? We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Jump in. Let me get caught up on chat, though, because I know Rixel's jumped in. Hope you're doing awesome. Water suits her. It really does. It really does. Let's see. Yeah, John, chill out. Chill out. I named a girl in The Secret of Mana after Marley from this game. I always thought that, too. They always look very similar. And, of course, Chrono and the hero from Mana look very similar. Very similar. Never liked the official names they gave the Mana cast. I didn't either, Stolaz. I can't remember, because it's, I think, if I'm remembering right, in the Super Nintendo version, the main character doesn't have a name. When you rename him, it's just blank, but I know that there is a standard name for him, and I can't remember what it was, but it's something like really lame. Maybe you guys can remind me. In fact, aren't they all blank in when you rename them in Secret of Mana? Anyway. Yeah, you guys will have to remind me what they are. Fiend Lord. It was the Fiend Lord. He woke that thing. Joe or Joey? Randy, that's it. It's Randy. Yeah, Randy, that's right. I always wanted the dolls, you know, like on the cover they had like the dolls, and in the instruction manual they're like the little puppet looking dolls. I wanted those so bad. Of course they don't exist, but... You named him Hiro, like Japanese hero. That's cool. Alright, let's jump in. Bzzz. Hi, Tabin. Oh, you're just in time. Tab Invest. It's my finest work, the ultimate in defense for my daughter. That's so cool. He just builds her a vest. It brings her up by 1. Oh, and Fire Guard up. Okay. I'll take that. I can't remember if I introduced my mom to Marley yet. I think I did. I think she just needs to meet Robo next. Chrono! Chrono, you had me so worried. I heard you were to be executed, dear. Stop scaring me like that. That's all she says. Nah, Mom, we chill. We good. We good. I'm okay. Oh, we haven't introduced her to Luca yet. She already knows her, obviously. Hi. Luca, we hardly see you these days. I've been kind of busy. Don't let life pass you by, dear, and say hi to your parents. Good old Mom. And I think now that we freed Fritz from the prison, yeah, he's here. Come on in. Chrono! I owe you one. You saved my skin back there. Man, was I up the creek. I went off on a buying trip and ended up getting jailed with a bunch of thieves. The officials planned to execute me without a trial. What has gotten into them? We're forever in your debt. Thank you again. Hope my dad never hears about this. Woo! 10 mid-ethers. Dad! Working hard? But of course, right? Yes. Well, alright. Chrono, I'm in your debt. So does he already know? Now, Chrono, down to business. Please buy whatever you like. Actually, don't need much. But thanks for the mid-ethers. Jeez. Or did he create it? Mysteries. The sprite is Popoi, and the girl is Prim. Oh, that's right. I do remember Prim. That's a good name. I like Prim. That's kind of cool. Popoi, I don't know about. Cole, we have a question. Is this, in this modern day, should they completely remake Metal Gear Solid 1 like people have been saying they should? That's a good question. I think they should, always, because Metal Gear Solid 1 is incredible. However, I know we have the GameCube version, which I know is like 20 years old at this point, Twin Snakes, which was really good. It was a really good remake. I wonder if they'll bring that to NSO on the Switch. How crazy would that be? I don't know if licensing and stuff would be a problem for that nowadays, but that would be so sick. But dude, if they remade it like they are with Delta, I'd buy that. Because you know I don't have a huge love for the Metal Gear Solid series in general, but MGS1, that is such a good game, dude. I love the original. I would play that again for sure. Snack check. All I have is crunchy chips now, and I'm not going to crunch into the mic for you guys. No ASMR chips today. I think I should check my bag. What's everybody else eating these days? Jugs and Big Mike. Still as, is that what you really named them? Jugs and Big Mike? That's funny. I love how Popoi, the little dwarf, is Big Mike. I just named the sprite Pen on my most recent file. That's so funny. Give Metal Gear Solid 1 the blooper team treatment. The blooper team treatment, like Silent Hill 2. Yeah, dude. That'd be awesome. Eating pizza? Your mouth's still bleeding from the tooth. Dude, a soda sounds good right now. I'm all out of soda. Let's go. I don't think there's anything else much to do. No chip ASMR. You guys are funny. Let's see what I got left in my snack stash here. Oh, you know what? I do have some candy. I forgot about this. I got this bag from work. It's just like a little assorted candy bag. Those sound good. Skittles gummies. Let's try that. I guess it's a Skittles theme because we've also got wild berry Skittles, just these little bite-sized ones. Yeah, and then I just have a ton of chips and popcorn. But I am not going to go up and pop popcorn right now. Yeah, that's true. Better get used to the mouth bleeding. Okay, so we opened up Lean Square, and then we have Truce Canyon now. I want to do this, though, real quick. Should I bring Robo with me to the 600 time period? Because doesn't Frog join you? But first I need to introduce Robo to my mom. We gotta introduce her to all the characters. Yeah, John, they definitely would have to do it right for MGS1 total remake. Like, That would be one you'd need to tread lightly on for sure. Okay, you don't get frog for a hot second. Got it. Hey, Mom. Goodness, Luca, is this one of your inventions? Luca's not even with us. Greetings, I am Robo. Chrono is my friend. My, how polite. Strange looking, but well behaved. Chrono, you could learn a thing or two. That's it. I just wanted to do that. Yeah, that's the thing, is when nostalgia attaches us too closely to a game, we kind of get blinded to some of its flaws. I know that's true for me anyway. As is evidenced in my Final Fantasy IX Remake Top Hopes video. A lot of the people in the comments were like, dude, that game already exists. It's called Final Fantasy IX. I'm like, that's true. Because I was just like, don't change anything. But I will say, after playing it together on this channel, we just beat it last week, my eyes have opened up again a little bit. I'm like, okay, there's definitely stuff I would change about this. Metal Spinda's in the chat. Dude, what's going on? I do remember even as a kid going crazy wanting Frog to rejoin the group. Yeah. Everybody loves Frog. And something I always have to tell myself is there's always two things. Number one, if a game gets remade and I don't like it, there's always the original. You're never going to take that away from us. And number two, even if a game really needs a remake, there's always the original with mods. Usually most games you can mod and change the whole experience and kind of make your own remake, like we did for Final Fantasy IX. Aura Beam, nice. Oh yeah, Metal, you finished your fast. I bet that's a great feeling. Dude, congrats on that. I may have rage quit Ocarina of Time after losing to Luigi Horse Race for the 50th time. I don't blame you. No one's going to blame you for that. Cyrus. It looks like Cyrus. Our rations have run out. Have the supplies from Guardia Castle arrived yet? Forming a protective ring around the hero, the best knights of the kingdom kicked off the offensive. It appears our knights and Magus's troops are locked in battle. At the center of the bridge, we may emerge victorious. Does the hero alone have the power to take on Magus's army? Gotta go get the supplies from the castle. Taste is being enhanced threefold, dude, I bet. Didn't pound a tub of ice cream? That's true, John. Remaking a game that's pretty old, like, can start to reveal its flaws. And then you're really relying on nostalgia for people to, you know, get invested into it. Link's Awakening Remake is a good example, I think. Very old game, and it was a Game Boy game, so rudimentary on its face. But that's one of my favorite games of all time, I think. I would put that in top 10, maybe? It's definitely in my top 3 Zelda games. And the Switch remake looked great, but they didn't change anything else, and a lot of people were like, this is not fun. Halt, who goes there? No, it's you again. coming through. Gotta go to the kitchen. Other side. An expansion would be crazy. That would be crazy. Good restraint, Metal. Oh, sorry. What? My brother? That's what you get for thinking that you're the only ones fighting for your country. Hey, stop bickering and grow up. Pipe down, what do you know? And you try and leave, and I think he'll bring the food, right? Okay, yeah, I was like, I think. Wait! Take this with you. And this is for you guys. Take it, will ya? Power tab. And tell that fool he'd better come back alive. You and your bro need to speak, dog. There's some unresolved stuff there. I love how he gives you one jerky for the entire army. If I were Chrono, that jerky would not make it to the bridge. I would eat it immediately. That's true, John. I could see what you mean by that. I am not a huge fan of Link to the Past, to be honest. It's a great game. I've beat it several times. But, like, people are like, that is top 3 Zelda. And I'm like, no, it's really not for me. I don't know why. It just didn't click with me like other ones did. I've been good, Metal. Thanks for asking. Crazy last week. I'm glad it's normalizing a little bit. Crazy end of this week with a book signing, and I'm teaching. I have one lecture at this writers conference. They usually have me doing 3 or 4. I only have one this time, which is great. So it'll be a kind of a busy weekend. Oh man, then we're getting into the summer months, and man, is it busy for my family. Sir Chrono, is that for us? Yes. Food rations, 1 piece of jerky. The cook, he saved us all. Sir Chrono, if I do not make it back, give my brother my thanks. This part's so cool. What is going on here? Magus's troops have launched an attack. They're breaking through our defenses. Stop sniveling. It shames the Knights of the Square Table. The Knights of the Square Table, I forgot about that. We shall destroy Magus's troops and bring honor to our king. But we are far outnumbered. This is our last line of defense. We must let no one through. Understood. Our troops are suffering greatly. Sir Chrono, will you assist us? Heck yeah, I will. We are eternally in your debt. You will find Magus's troops across the bridge. Take this with you. Ooh, a gold helmet. Okay. Can Marley equip that? No, just the guys. It's a boy helmet. All right, John, see you Wednesday. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Link to the Past barely has any of the things Zelda is really known for. It's kind of true. And Link has pink hair in it, doesn't he? It is the Zelda game. Funda Yilmaz. That's a fun name. Welcome aboard, my friend. I saw it for a second, then it disappeared. Maybe the comment was deleted. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Oh, wait. Wait. I need to use a shelter. Almost ran in there unprepared. I should have just stayed at the inn instead of using a shelter, but whatever. Submitting a 250 nano fantasy to a writing battle in August. Dude, good luck. Let us know how it goes. I'm at last going to start my writing journey publicly. Dude, congratulations. That's a huge step. Battle of Xenon Bridge. Epic. Ozzy. I'm Ozzy, Magus's top general. Those who dare defy Magus have to answer to me. Yes, my children, give him a taste of doom. I don't remember if I have to use magic on these guys. I don't... Oh, yep, I do. Oh, what am I doing? I should have brought Luca to this part. You're right. I think Stolaz was telling me to bring Luca. You're totally right. Because I need him for the boss. I need her for the boss. Totally forgot about that. Whoops. I wonder if it would let me run all the way back to the canyon to the end of time to get Luca. Or can I just trade her from the map? I can't remember. Oh, Ozzy's still here? Oh, no. Those Wimsters stronger than I thought. Let's go. Let's turn around. Let's leave. Can you just trade from the map from here? Oh my gosh, you're right. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. You're right. You don't even have to be in the map, dude. That's crazy. I didn't even remember that. I completely forgotten about that. Well played. Thanks, Stolaz. Ozzy's Aussie pants don't look like a morpher, so why is he doing poses? It's morphin' time! Dude, I was such a big Power Rangers kid. It is like a bit weird, like narratively speaking, but dude, that is so far ahead of its time for convenience. Plus, this is the game that invented New Game Plus, isn't it, essentially? Wait up already! Seems I misjudged you, but I won't do that twice. Yeah, you're through! Oh dang, I thought for sure that would finish them off. Ozzy needs help. You could say that again. Drat! Wait, now that we have magic, we can see what our next techs are due. 88. 78. Oh, I should have grinded and gotten that first. Napalm. I remember that, the big grenade. The holy hand grenade. That's it. Now you're finished. Don't mess with Chrono or you'll really be sorry. Ozzy on some kind of neurodivergent locomotive. We're going off the rails on crazy train. Go Zombor! Crush Sir Magus's enemies! Okay, I remember lightning is the legs, right? You hit the legs with lightning. Am I remembering that right? And ice for the top? Or is it fire for the top? Or both? And the torture begins now. Okay, so it's not fire on top. Such a cool boss, dude, with the sunset in the background and stuff. Amazing. I'm scared to try Antipode, but let's try it. I gotta try it at least once. Okay, that rocked the top half. So after I kill the legs, I should be doing that more often. Dude, get away from me. Bubble, he's like right next to me. Let's do a mid-tonic on Chrono. I can't get my other candy bag open. Ooh, abort. We need to do Aura Whirl. Oh, she barely survived. Luca, you're the healer, temporarily. Love me the battles on the big bridges. Oh, he does have wings. I never really noticed that. They're very small. I don't think they could carry his weight. Oh, that's true. That is true, Metal. Okay, got the top half. No problem. Got plenty of mid-ethers. In the bag. No problem. Thanks to Sir Chrono, we held the bridge. But unless we defeat Magus, this is an empty victory. Noise. Noise. I just wasted a mid-ether, but that's okay. Let's stay at the inn. Is this where Toma is? Later? I love this song, dude. Magus is trying to bring an immense evil. If he succeeds, there will be nowhere to run. We'll all perish. Correct. I've seen it. Did you know they say that the mythical Masamune lies deep within the Denadoro Mountains, but it's guarded by terrible beasts? Clear your conscience, the end of the world is coming, she said. Stolaz, is that true? Either I don't remember that or I did not know that. So the Nagaet Bromide is a real thing that you can use, huh? I don't remember that. Let's look for them. Goblins with huge hammers roam the Denadoro Mountains to the east. I remember that, going up to the Masamune battle. But burn their weapons and their pussycats. That's right. Thanks, old man. I forgot about that. Headman, I want you to find the mythical rainbow shell. Oh yeah, he's talking to Toma, that's right. Here's some front money. We're counting on you, Toma. Hey, no problem, cause like, I'm the mythical explorer. Good match, Chief. Good match, eh, Chief? I'll be waiting for good news. With that settled, I'll grab a bite before I go. Only the ancient sword Masamune can defeat him, and only the hero can wield it. We can use the rainbow shell to make some reflective armor. It'll be strong against magic. Oh, I forgot about that, where you can choose the helmet, the weapon, or the armor. But that guy's a little flaky. Was it a mistake to trust him? Oh, Toma. Just trying to find the Nagaet Bromide person. Wait, what did she say? Magus has 3 fearsome henchmen, Ozzy, Flea, and Slash, which we all know is based on the famous musicians. They're tone-deaf evil fiends. Though. They're tone-deaf. That's funny. They didn't even name one of them after Metallica. Come on. One of them should have been called Hetfield. Definitely need more revives. Definitely need more shelters. Gotta hit the sack. All right, Steve-o. Have an awesome night. Thanks for dropping by, as usual. Esteemed member Steve-o. Have an awesome night. Good Glenn Quagmire impression for Tom. Is that from Family Guy? Did I miss the second floor? Not that one. The inn. Mom said I can't play outside because of the monsters. I'm so bored. Is it true that the king was injured? What's going to happen to us in our country? It's locked. I heard Magus knows arcane magic, which the monsters can't match. Oh, where could Sir Cyrus be? Surely he hasn't deserted the kingdom. Talk to the old man again after it's locked. Let me see. Let me check this. Oh, wow, you're right. Hey, is that a Nagaet Bromide you've got there? I'll trade you something good for it. How about it? Yeah. He says, I don't want the old geezer's loot. Really? You mean it? Yahoo! Now just hold your horses and I'll be back in a jiffy. The bromide's free anyway. It's not even a real item, so... Just a magic tab, huh? I mean, it's worth it. So what is a bromide or a bromide? Can refer to several things. I just Googled it, including a chemical compound, a dull or boring person, or a trite saying. I always pictured it as like a hair braid, like a barrette, because the Nagaets have those like ponytails, right? But he seemed very excited to have it, so... Oh, Fiona, we remember you from way later in the game. My husband Marco hasn't returned from the war, but these woods mean a lot to us, so I'll guard them until he returns. A bromide is also an article. Okay, so it's just a Nagaet thing that they had. Big Sweet C's in the chat. Dude, what's going on? Guys, our buddy Big Sweet C's in the chat. Channel friend. Everybody needs to go subscribe to him immediately, by the way. He's streaming some really good games right now, too. Hey, Colby and Game, just saying hello before my wife steals my phone to play her mobile games. Oh my gosh, sorry. My son and I will be lurking. I just inhaled Skittle juice. Dude, it's been a minute, Sweet C. I've been trying to drop in on your streams, but I've been so freaking busy lately. I see them pop up. And sometimes I'll jump in and then like I have to jump right back out. Whoa, Stolaz, bromide is an outdated term for a photograph of a girl? Really? So it's a picture of a Nagaet. That makes the old man even more creepy. He's like, I'll be taking this. And did you say talk to the old man again after that? Or maybe you were just referring to the first time. Yeah. What a creep, dude. Also, two things. One, the end of time is really more a convergence. When Marley mentions someone has to stay back alone, the Guru mentions you can visit any time. Yeah, that's true. What Stolaz said. Dude, I can't believe that that's actually a picture. Two, I just got through the Brink chapter with the plumes. Oh, wow, dude, you're still reading it. That's awesome. I totally forgot to follow up with you about that. There's an ending, Big Sweet, with the Brink that I'm really curious to hear your interpretation, because for those of you who don't know, Big Sweet C has a film background, a screenwriting background, if I'm not mistaken. Very analytical brain. It was really fun to watch him play Silent Hill 2. Again, go to his channel, watch his playthrough of Silent Hill 2. It's all there now. You don't have to wait. But he has a lot of really cool insights about what's going on. So when you finish the Brink, I'd be really curious to hear your breakdown of what happened, because there's a pretty big twist at the end. But that's awesome, dude. Thanks for the update. That's exciting. You're almost done with it. Yeah, it's heavy. He put on the armor. Ooh. Armor galore. I'm going to need 4 of those. 2 of those. I love not being poor in games. Dude, that is a huge jump. Holy cow. And the ladies get another helmet. Sell all the junk. Wait, I got a power meal. I thought that was a power tab. What does a power meal do? Recovers from question mark? Stolaz! What does this do? Power meal. Recovers from question mark. Power and magic tab. Magic. Chrono kind of needs that, actually. Jonathan Townsend, dude, what's going on? How the heck are you? What is new in your life? That sure were an ugly frog, hardy har. I can't believe the legendary hero was a boy from this village. Did you hear the latest? No? Well, remember that legendary hero is from this village then. That's right, it's the little kid. Tata. Have you heard about the magical cave, the one east of Denadoro Mountains? I saw a rock wall there open up, and a gaggle of ghouls just walked right in. A Nagaet looks like a mermaid, but half snake rather than half fish. Yeah. Easier to visit or date. It's a status effect that only Dalton and the Golem can do? It's actually glitches and does nothing. Really? Never knew that. Oh, really, Jonathan? You're playing through this too? Have you played it before is the question. Or is this your first time? My son's the legendary hero. It must have been all that oatmeal. And to think that I'm his father. Hey, Jason's still here. Superfan Jason. My grandson's a brave hero. That's from my side of the family. That's what his laugh sounded like. Gotta hear the sound. First time, Jonathan? Oh, dude, that's exciting. Such a good game. I'm gonna marry Tata. If only I had some jerky, what a great meal I could make. Oh, dude, I forgot about this. Cursed Woods, where you go to Frog's house. How could I have forgotten about this part? Off to bed? Alright, hero. Hope your mouth feels better soon. Going off to bed too for Mr. Jason Awesome VODs, so I can wake up in the morning. Don't want to be sleepy boy when I'm working. Dude, respect. I should definitely go to bed after this, but am I going to? Not even a little bit. I'm going to play some No Man's Sky because I've been craving it all day. But have an awesome night, Jason. You have a cousin named Tata who's 30 now? Really? I've never heard of anybody in real life being named Tata. Oh wow, these enemies are tough. Tougher than the average ones, I should say. Oh, wrong enemy. That's okay. Dude, No Man's Sky is so fun. It's so addictive. I started a new game the other night in VR, and it's just amazing. I think I'm remembering that this is a good place to level grind in. There's just a few battles in here, but I think I remember going back and forth on this like a million times. Oh, dude, No Man's Sky in VR on the PlayStation VR 2. It's unbelievable, dude. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. It's so good. You can find a new here? No way. I kind of remember that. Is he hard to kill at this point in the game? Oh, it's a Hispanic name, I see. Talk about crooked teeth. You're talking to the master of crooked teeth over here. He still only has 2 moves. I remember there's like a headbutt, right? He headbutts you. I think that's the 1 HP move if I recall correctly. Guess we'll find out after this battle. I'm going to search. He's probably in the bushes, right? Why is it not a thing to have a new stuffed animal, by the way? Like, why are there not new stuffed animals in circulation? Like little plushies. They're perfect for it. My kids are way into these like squishmallow pillows, you know, like the big stuffies that are like pillows. Why don't we have news of those? Anybody in the chat good at sewing and can make one? Metal. Yeah, now that Cyberpunk is finished, absolutely. That's a good way to put it. Dude, am I ever gonna get a turn here? Or we're just gonna play the tadpole game all day? New. Where are you, New? Where you at, New? Does he appear randomly, maybe? I'll slap one together. I never wear pants in Cyberpunk. Living the dream, just never have to wear pants. We try it in real life and we get in trouble for some reason. It's kind of dumb. Just trying to click everything to see if the new will come out. Private property, no trespassing. Gribbit. He tries to... Oh, I do remember that. I remember cruising up to Frog's house and he'll sometimes zip into the bushes. Okay, I remember that. Magic scarf. Who's there? 'Tis thee, Chrono. Thou art here to practice thy skill in swordplay. He's so cool. What? The king has been injured. I see. 'Tis nary a thing I can't do. Please be on thy way. The hero I am not. I can do not. Frog. Come on, bro. You can do it. The hero I am not. I can do not. Gotta go find Tada now. Poor Frog. My only beef with Cyberpunk is that it's over-the-shoulder interface rather than a more traditional RPG. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the camera had to be that way. We'll grind it. I was like, should I fight all these guys again? Yeah, I want the tech points. I want to be freaking ripped when we get to Magus. I should have brought Robo along for now that the bridge is over, so we can do his laser whirl or whatever. He healed himself. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Places when I walk in completely bottomless and order an apple juice. I should use Luca's Hypno Wave. That's what I should do. Let's try it and see if it works. I love how she laughs at the end of it. Didn't do anything though. I need to check my tech points after this battle and see where we're at. Gotta be drawing in on close on a couple of them, I think. Let's see where we're at. Tech points. 55 till spin cut, 45 until cure, 70 till napalm. Still a minute. That's still a minute. I want to do a little bit more story before the stream ends. We got to get to Magus's castle. Tada's house. Here we go. I forgot where you find him, but he's like, I don't want the sword anymore. I forgot to speak to Toma as well in the inn. We got to go up there real quick and do that. Oh, Brandon G, the goat's in the chat. Oh, what's going on, Brandon? Getting text is not a fun process. Yeah, it's just there. It's not like anything groundbreaking. I left right as Brandon got here. Brandon G, the goat. I love how that's his nickname. He's just the goat now. Which is true. This is accurate. I cannot understand why there's no third person in Cyberpunk. It would be nice. The gameplay is solid, I think. I didn't realize there wasn't. Wow. Hey, how you been? You pay my tab and I'll let you in on some stuff. How about it? Sure. Thanks a bunch. Hey, one more, please. Some creepy, dangerous frogs have taken over the southern woods. That's it. Well, that could be metal. That could be... Cyberpunk is not one that's on my to-play list at all, but I do want to replay Dragon's Dogma 2, because that game was really fun. And they've updated it a lot since I played through it, so... Oh, don't we have to go to the mountain next? Like the to get the Masamune piece? I can't remember. And Toma's like up there on the mountain or something, right? He's like, no, like I'm scared or whatever, and he runs away. I don't think I've saved it in a minute. The hero appears. Dude, we've already been playing this for 6.5 hours? It doesn't feel like that at all. I know there's nothing up here, but I want to go back up and... What was I going to do up here? There was something I wanted to do up here. I can't remember now. Oh boy! No, we don't have the hero's badge yet. Do you find that in Tada's house? I can't remember. This is crazy. I've played this game so much, but it's been so long that I'm like forgetting pieces of it. The dad thinks it was like him. My son's so great. Cyberpunk tries a little too hard. Lots of exploitative sexuality and cringy slang. It's kind of a parody of something cool. That's honestly why I didn't play the game. I'm not into games with, like, I can handle, you know, whatever, technically speaking, but just because I can handle, like, extreme content doesn't mean I want to. Like, I'm cool with most violent stuff. I'm cool with in games. Like, I don't really care, but I do have kids in the home, and usually I'm playing games when they're in bed anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. But like, even I, regardless of kids, even I don't want to play a game that has just like insane amounts of, you know, F-bombs and nudity. It's just not my jam. It's you really put it really well, Stolaz. I know this isn't the case for everybody, but it's kind of just cringy for me. It's like you're trying too hard. That's how I felt about Final Fantasy 16. I didn't play very far into it because I played the demo and was like, yeah, that was good enough for me. Not only was it bland and linear and just wasn't very interesting to me, but it just seemed like it was trying too hard with like the strong language. It was like, this feels really forced. I'm dumb. I totally forgot the mountain was right here. That's where I was going wrong. Should have stayed at the inn before I came in here, though. That I can tell you. Thanks, Mr. Beans. I figured it out, but you have me covered. Do we really climb the whole mountain and do the whole boss and get the busted piece of the sword first? I can't remember. Or do we do the badge? No, I think that is first, because then you have to take the piece to Frog and he'll come along, right? Guess we'll find out. If I remember right, Tada's up here and he's like, ah, I'm gonna die. Yeah. He's got like a big old shield. This is a terrible place. You'd best run away while you can. Yeah, this is such a chill jam. I love it. I want to see how it handles a strict over-the-shoulder. I don't mind mature themes as long as they are well written. Exactly. It's like it's got to have a point, right? FF16 I felt like was trying to be mature just for the sake of being mature. I felt it was very off-brand for Final Fantasy, but then again, Final Fantasy has forgotten what its brand is, so it doesn't really have one. Wake up. It's the badge first, then when you go to Frog's crib, you should be able to find the sword hilt. And then you go fight. Oh, okay, that's right. And then you have to reforge it and then bring it to him. That's right, that's right. Oops, I need to torch his hammer. Chrono Trigger remake would make Nadia swear like a sailor to make it edgy. Wouldn't put it past them. What's cringe? Joseph, what's cringe when I do what? Oh, really? Dude, I might as well just enjoy the game. I'm like, dude, I can't remember how all the pieces fit together. I gotta just shut up and see what happens. Skyrim metal for sure. When these sorts of games start swearing like lowlifes constantly, that makes me cringe. Oh, 100%. I know, call me weird. I'm traditional, but like I grew up with my brother, who you know, probably most of you know through his channel. I'm no stranger to like hearing cursing and swearing. Like it's not like I judge anybody that does, but like it's just not my style. I don't know. I'm not, I don't know what it is. It's just, I feel like it has a time and a place, but like as a society, we need to be a little more classy sometimes. We need to hold ourselves to a little bit higher standard. That's just me. Again, I'm the odd one out. I don't judge, but it's not my style. That's what I'm saying. Chrono triggered. I like it. What about when jamming out to a Metallica concert? Yeah, I like that. I like that. But that's the cool thing is Metallica doesn't swear that much. They really don't. Cyberpunk has this radio, and you'll hear everywhere you go, and it's just a woman moaning in the middle of a gunfight, buying clothes, driving a car all the time. Really? Is it like supposed to be a joke? Like, is it supposed to be funny, or is that just sort of ambience that the game has, and it's just awkward? I feel like it's the second one with how you're describing it, but if it's a joke, that's hilarious. It's just like makes the whole game weird and awkward. Just give me a good story, dialogue, and character development. I'm good. Too hard to find in RPGs nowadays. Exactly, dude. Which is why I get so pissed when something like Expedition 33 comes out lately. And I want to play it really bad. But apparently it's got like F-bombs all up everywhere. So it's like, I just don't need that. Like, in a perfect world, I'd play every game that seems as interesting as possible, but when I have such limited time, it's like, it's gotta fit all the criteria. And if it's just gonna be cringy like that, like, which sucks, again, because I heard that game is great and it has a good story. So, you know, if there's one or two in there, like, whatever, I can handle it. But if it's like every other word, forget it. It's not worth my time. Good point, Metal. That's kind of part of the point, huh? You know what my life hack is, though? That's kind of funny. So like the Resident Evil games, the new ones, like Village, for example, it has quite a few F-bombs in it, so I just play it in Japanese, because fun fact for you, Japanese language does not have curse words. And then I can practice my Japanese. Dude, Metallica Moscow 1991 concert was wild. That's one of my favorite like videos of theirs. Playing Creeping Death at that show. Dude, that video is unbelievable. Like, go watch it on YouTube. Enter Sandman is good too, because like that's their most famous song. And that is a cool video at that show as well. But dude, watch Creeping Death from that concert. It is crazy. Like, it is off the hook crazy. The energy you can just feel coming out of your device. And then the soldiers guarding the place was like, yeah, we got to get down with this. Yeah, exactly. It's like, remember that one time Metallica brought down the Berlin Wall? That was pretty cool. They helped crush the Soviet Union. That was pretty good. That was a good time. It was pretty much right after that concert that Soviet Union fell. And obviously it wasn't all Metallica, but that concert played a big role apparently in really giving them the feeling of revolution and freedom and Western mentality. It does fit. It's just not the best audio when your folks are around. Yeah. Joe, that's true. I want to say, maybe I'm making this up, but I want to say Johnny from the future was based on Mad Max. I want to say I heard that somewhere. I love the attention to detail. Look at the rainbow there in the waterfall. That's so cool. Dude's throwing rocks at me. These ninja birds are really cool characters. These ninja birds remind me of Samurai Pizza Cats. I think we've mentioned the Samurai Pizza Cats in the chat a couple of times. If you know what I'm talking about, am I not correct on that? It's totally like the Big Cheese's henchman guy, the ninja bird dude. Ah, Soviet Union, when people have too much time thinking about killing the king instead of getting out and doing some work like decent men. Oh, I do remember that, Stolaz. Oh, I don't think I would have remembered if you hadn't mentioned it, but as soon as you said it, I see it in my head. I remember that he catches it. Do you remember what the item is? I don't remember. Pretty sure Mel Gibson didn't transform into a bike. Did he not? That's the one I watched. Which one did you watch? We got 10 minutes. We'll get to the save. I think there's a save right before the boss. Gives you a special triple tech. Oh crap, we'll have to come back here for sure. I was thinking something that would be fun to do in the Discord is whatever game we're playing, like Chrono Trigger right now, we should do like a not a contest, but like an art, like a fan art showcase. We should all do some fan art and show it off. That'd be really cool. the limited text space in this. I got a silver urn. Max HP up by 25%. I'm doing that for sure. Spin cut in 11 tech points. Cure next battle. Napalm 26. We're getting way close. What Stolaz said. I can't draw. That was, yeah, I didn't finish my thought. That was my next thought. Is like, then that excludes people that like don't draw. That's why I wouldn't do like a contest, but I think we should just do fan art. And Joseph, I honestly think the less you draw, the funner that would be, because it would like force people to draw like to draw stuff, and when it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like, and we have to guess what it is. My humans look like Extreme Ghostbusters, though, not Dragon Ball Z. Dude, Extreme Ghostbusters mentioned? That's awesome. Anything Ghostbusters is good to me. Marley learned Cure. I just bought the other day. So during my business stuff last week that I was gone for, they took us shopping. And they're like, here's $100. Like, go shop at this like strip mall place. And I found a Ghostbusters Monopoly. I was like, yes, I'm buying this. Shut up, get lost. The Ghostbusters Monopoly comes with like a trap, like an actual ghost trap that you like put the cards in. It's like a little different than the normal Monopoly. And me and my kids played it yesterday. It was fun. Counter. Oh, come on, where's the counter? Oh yeah, it's at 50% counter rate, I think. Throwing shurikens at me? She's almost out of magic. Woo, that's tough. Oh, it's so much better to use Aura. It only costs 1 magic. So I can do that twice for 2 MP, or I can do Cure once. Oh, for 2. Okay, that's not that bad. I really need Robo, so you can do laser spin. Spin cut, baby. Fire sword. Ice sword. Yes. Mountains are nice. This is the life. Mountains are nice. Man, you're nosy. Here, take this. Thank you. Chrono will look like Garrett. Magus will look like Eduardo. Suddenly 40 people. Wait, what? 40 people in the chat? No way. Mine still says 12 on my Streamlabs. Chotto matte kudasaimasu. Wow, 41 watching. You're right. Dude, how'd that happen? And there's our save point. That's crazy. Tata and the Frog. Gonna get this tab down here. スピードタブを手に入れました。Dude, Luca's slow as tar. I can make the girls pretty enough, though. We've only got a couple minutes left in the stream. I mean, is this where the boss is? Let's see. Ugh. I think it is, right? Ow. Nice counter. This is the boss, okay. Yeah, it's in the cave right above, I think, so. Should we just hurry and beat the boss? And then save it and be done? Yeah, we gotta beat the boss on this stream. I don't want to start next stream having to just go right into a boss battle. Super boss, right? It's the first one with super boss music. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Chrono Trigger Remake 2026? We wish, dude. We wish. I'm the wind. Whoosh. Stop. We all know Square Enix does it best. Are you here for the Masamune? Yes. Thought so. Wait a second, okay? Oh, big brother, where are you, Masa? What is it, Mune? Mune in Japanese means something else, and this little guy's name is Mune. Not again! So you want to get a name for yourself by grabbing the Masamune. What a buffoon. Humans are so silly. It's how you use the sword that's important, not who owns it. Atrocious. Nobody messes up a remake like Square Enix, I know. And by the way, Joe's being sarcastic. That's totally what he was getting at. Buckle up. Oh, yeah, I know. You can't even understand something as simple as that. That's why you're human. What should we do? The usual. Test them. You can entertain us for a while. All right, here we go. Whoosh. Dude, I should have waited and grinded a little bit more to get Napalm for Luca. Would that have been useful? Yeah, dude. The super boss music is so good. And it doesn't restore your HP MP, does it? Before they combine? I don't think it does. Let's just stay healed up, I think. Don't remember? Okay, well, guess we'll find out. See if I can do this in one try. Am I wasting my magic? Should I just attack them? Oh, I forgot they confuse. They confuse. That's not gonna fly. Thanks, Mr. Beans. Mr. Beans has faith in me. That means I can do it. I can do this. Nice counter, Chrono. I'm gonna save my bigger magics, and we're gonna mid ether everybody once he transforms. 7 Remake gives me no desire to play again. Meanwhile, I could start up the original 7 at any time. 100%. Rebirth was way better than Remake, but it was still... it had its moments. Rebirth, at least, saved all of its nonsense till the very end. The last, like, 2 chapters were, like, torture to get through. They were horrible. But the rest of the game was, like, really good, I thought. Because, you know, it was faithful to the original. Oh, heck yeah, we got Napalm anyway. Hey, they're pretty tough. Only Cyrus made it this far. What should we do? This time it's for real. Alright, this is it. Yeah, we mean business. This song, dude, is so cool. Just remember Slash in the second phase. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, because he stores his energy. That's right. Masa's bravery and Mune's knowledge. Kamehameha! 2 become 1. Look at this guy. This song, dude, is so cool. Luca's straight up carrying napalm around in her belt. That's the best. We're gonna keep healing. I know. Clear Dragon Ball references here. It's obviously Toriyama Akira-san, so of course. Ooh. Baby girl just got smashed, and not in the good way. Oops, I meant to do Fire Sword. My bad. My bad. Slash, slash, please, slash. Well, I never. No, I would never say that, dude. I would never imply that. No way. What's spin cut? Isn't that just like he impales him? That's got to be a translation error. Why is it called spin cut? There's no spinning taking place. Taste the fire sword, fatty. Dude, he would be pissed if I called him that to his face. Let's see. Luca needs some healing. Uh-oh, he's storing up energy. I missed that. Please store up a little longer. Chrono, hurry up. Too late. Oh no, not too late. Tornado energy's been neutralized. Like, he's ripped fat, though, like a sumo wrestler. Yeah, that's true. He's so ripped. But he's got, like, a massive stomach. Like me. Minus the ripped part. Let's see. Let's do... Fire sword. Fire sword. Boom. No sweat. Oh, cleave. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I've never played this game in Japanese. That'd be a good one to practice with, because I know enough about the script that it could help me along, but not so much that I've got the whole thing memorized. They beat us, big brother. That was fun. Will they fix us? Will they find us an owner? Yeah, it'll be all right. What are their next techs? Lightning 2 in a long time. Haste, that's a good one. And Protect. All good ones. Yep, we got it, bro. That's right, they do use that in the DS. I have the DS version. So, this is the Masamune, but it looks like it's been broken for ages. Got the broken Masamune. Allow me, we'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain. Good luck to you. I love how they're like, they like spin out of the mountain. Woo! I just realized that wind sound, is that ripped straight from Final Fantasy VI? It sounds identical. Yeah, if you don't know the trick with Slash, it makes it really hard, because that thing he does that goes whoosh, it wrecks you. Tata and the Frog. Okay. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. That's a good place to stop. Because it's late, and I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm still gonna play some No Man's Sky before bed. I wish there was a way to have... to see the voice, or to see the live chat while I was in PlayStation VR 2, because I really want to play some PSVR 2 games on the channel, but I wouldn't be able to see the chat. I'd have to get a thing to read your comments out loud, which I don't love, but... Dude, what? There are 64 people watching right now. That's a new record. That's crazy, dude. There's only like 4 or 5 active chatters, so like if I look in the whatchamacallit, my Streamlabs, it only shows me like 5 people as participants. And it shows 12 viewers, and then on YouTube Live it shows 64. That's crazy, dude. That's nuts. Alright, folks, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to be that OCD person. I got to save it again, just in case. Let's walk away from the TV. Turn off the game. Turn on the lights. Oh, look around the room. That bed is looking mighty cozy right now. 67. You know what? We really do need to do another giveaway. 67's just crazy. I think technically I raised the threshold to 30 consecutive viewers would be a giveaway. I'm trying to save on my giveaway budget. However, 64 is crazy, dude. Like, I feel like we need to. But then again, in participants, there's only like 5 people in there, meaning people that are actively in the chat like recently, like in the I don't know what criteria it uses, but it's showing me Stolaz, Mr. Beans, Metal Spinda, and Joseph Bulkin in the participants. Crazy, dude. So crazy. I will say this. Wise Basic is not here right now, so I'm going to announce it next time too. But Wise Basic, if you guys remember, won the recent members only contest for the giveaway, and he donated his prize to the charity fund. I haven't raised it yet because I want to do it when he's here, but freaking huge shout out to Wise Basic for doing that. That's awesome. No, it's the stream is enough. Thanks again for another great stream. Another great stream of the night, dude. Of course, and yeah, like you're right though, Mr. Beans. I appreciate you holding me accountable because I was like 30 consecutive viewers because we have 3,000 subscribers. I gotta bump it up or I'm gonna go broke. I think we need to do 50, which again we hit tonight. So let's start next time for sure. Let's start if we hit 50 or over. Let's do giveaways again, because that's just crazy. I'm so grateful. You guys are so awesome, especially my mainstays, Mr. Beans, Stolaz, Joe, Metal, like even Brandon G. Like there's so many people in here that are recurring people, and I so appreciate you guys. 70? What? You gotta be kidding me. I refresh my page here. I wish my stupid stream program would show me the actual count. It's showing me 64, but hold on. Brandon G. Dude, it does show. How is it 70, dude? That's wild. That is never. You guys are witnessing channel history right now. You see the meme number? Is that 72? Dude, that's crazy. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't even know what to do with that information. I really don't. That's so crazy. Should we be responsible and put the game back, even though I'm not going to save my room? Throw it back on the shelf? Ugh. I'm like dominoing my games all over the place. It's so much easier in VR, I will say that. Oh, 74, dude, that's crazy to me. I appreciate it. Apparently there's a lot of people just listening and just sort of lurking, which is fantastic. I appreciate that so much. So any of you that right now that's listening, just sort of doing something else in the background, or rather I'm in the background, I see you and I hear you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Monday is down and in the books. First day of Chrono Trigger week. I will be back on Wednesday for some more Chrono Trigger. We're going to get far into this. And then, of course, next week we're going to start alternating again, and I've got some giveaways for you guys for that new game that just came out a month ago on the Steam store. I got some Steam code. I have 5 Steam codes to give you guys for a free copy. Mr. Beans, everyone have a good night. Sleep well. Take care. Till next time. Is that a goat fart? I'll hang out in the chat for about 5 minutes like I usually do as we shut down. But I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you guys. Catch you Wednesday.